Welcome back to the Guild Tremor video strategy guides. I'm Danton, one of our main tanks, and today I'll be explaining the 10-man Lord Marrowgar encounter within the Icecrown Citadel. Lord Marrowgar is the first boss of the Icecrown Citadel and is located in the lower spire. He has just under 7 million hit points and has 4 different abilities. There are 2 phases to the fight that alternate back and forth. Phase 1 begins when you engage the boss. Both tanks should run in together, huddle close, and never leave each other's sides. Why, you ask? Saber Lash, the first ability of Lord Marrowgar, which deals 200% weapon damage that is split between the main tank and the 2 closest raid members to the tank. This should hopefully be the off-tank and another non-squishy DPSer. He uses this ability frequently enough for it to be a problem if either tank dies. Ranged DPS and healers should spread out as much as possible behind the boss. Melee DPS should group up behind the boss. The second ability Lord Marrowgar does is his Bone Spike Graveyard. This hits random targets and incapacitates them by stunning and impaling them. The impale does about 4,000 physical damage and roughly 10% of your health as damage every 1 second for 5 minutes. The impale spikes can be attacked and have roughly 40,000 health and should be destroyed ASAP. A third ability Marrowgar has is called Cold Flame. This summons a line of frost that travels in a direct line outwards from Lord Marrowgar. If a raid member is hit with this ability, nothing direct will happen. However, the ever-classic Don't Stand in the Fire line works well here, as the line of frost leaves a trail of blue-colored fire on the ground. Standing in this will deal around 6,000 frost damage per second. These 3 abilities will be used liberally during Phase 1. DPS and healers should be wary and constantly on the lookout for where they stand, as the frostfire is hard to see. Even tanks should be on the lookout, as Cold Flame can extend their way. Phase 2 begins after 1 minute with Lord Marrowgar using an ability called Bone Storm. During this phase, he spins around rapidly and deals damage every 2 seconds to players within a set range. The damage increases as you move towards his center and lessens as you move away from him. During this phase, he cannot be tanked and will target random players to chase after. Players should move away from Lord Marrowgar to the best of their ability, but stay within range of their healers. This phase lasts a total of 30 seconds and has a 1-minute cooldown after the phase ends. Threat is reset at the end of this phase, so it is of utmost importance to let the tanks pick up the boss again. All in all, as long as the tanks stand in place, the DPS watches for bone spikes and makes sure that they're not standing in anything, and the healers, well, heal. You shouldn't have any big problem with this encounter. As always, thanks for watching our videos. If you have any questions, I encourage you to post them in the YouTube comment section below, or feel free to visit our website forums at www.feelthetremor.com.